inside of us all. And I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright. And it's time to celebrate. Celebrate. Put your hands together. Celebrate. 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 Everybody join in. Celebrate. Celebrating your life. Celebrate. Celebrating your love. Celebrate. Come on and celebrate. 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 There is a light inside of us all. And I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright. I just thought I'd tell you there is a light inside of us all. And I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright. And it's time to celebrate.
It is time to celebrate. Woo! I'm feeling the love there. Good and glorious morning. Oh, and welcome. Welcome to Unity Church of Hawaii. We're centered in God. We elevate global consciousness through the realization of oneness. I am so delighted to be here this Aloha Sunday to celebrate with each and every one of you. Unity is a spiritual, educational, and healing movement where we welcome all people on all spiritual paths of all faiths. All people, not just some people, but all people. And our co-founders, Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, they believed in that spiritual principle of oneness, of inclusivity, of unity. And they went out and they shared that message. And one of the ways they did that was through the teachings of what we call truth statements, or in today's language, we like to call them affirmations. And if you're new to affirmations, when I learned about affirmations, they taught me the 3 Ps. It was a powerful statement. It was a statement that was positive, and it was a statement in the present moment. It was claiming the I am in this I am moment. Not the I want to be, not the I used to be, but the I am. And you guys, this is the last Sunday in 2018. And so I say, let's go big or go home. So let's claim a statement of truth for ourselves today. So if you will repeat after me. Are you ready? Okay. I am the love light of the world. I am the love light of the world. Again, I am the love light of the world. I am the love light of the world. And because we can and we are, one more time. I am the love light of the world. Yes, you are. And so beautiful beings, rise as you are able. Shine your light with a little love and aloha to your neighbors.
Sit down. Remain standing as you are able. And let's all be aloha. Aloha is a word that has so many meanings, like saying hello and goodbye. It means how are you and I miss you so. And I hope you're feeling alright. But most of all is the spirit from within that
Yes. Thank you, Zamar. Let's give a hand for Zamar and all that they do. Thank you so much. Oh, it's so good to have all of you here. Some of you are returning. Some of you may be new. And all of us today are looking at being new, being made brand new, and moving into this new year. I'm Reverend Tim Lytle, Senior Minister here at Unity Church of Hawaii, and we want to extend to you a warm aloha. That word ha in aloha is breath, and aloha, one of the meanings is to share one breath, to share that divine presence together. So as one kumu, Hawaiian teacher, said, if you mean hello or goodbye, just say hello or goodbye. But if you are meaning that I recognize the divine in you and I connect with it, then say aloha. 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 It's so good to have all of you here. And if this is your first time here or first time since I have been the minister here, we have some gifts for you. We have a kukui nut lei, which represents being the light of the world. It's also called the candle nut. And we also have a packet of information about our church. And in that packet is a free breakfast pass after the service. Well, I believe everyone gets breakfast today for free. So bring it back next Sunday so you can get a free breakfast that week as well, okay? So if you are new here, first time since I've been here. It's fine with me. Yeah. So, just stand and we'll bring that to you, okay? So one over here, one here, one here. All right. It's so good to have all of you here. Welcome and aloha. We thank you for coming, and we want to give you a blessing. Yeah, don't forget Gigi up here. Yeah, thank you. All right. We want to give you a blessing, so let's get the energy going. Repeat after me. We bless you.
We bless you.
We recognize who you really are.
We recognize who you really are.
You are the love and light of God.
You are the love and light of God.
Here on this planet.
Here on this planet.
To do amazing things.
To do amazing things.
And we are here.
And we are here.
To support you. To love you. To celebrate you. Welcome to Unity. Let's give them some love. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And we have wonderful people who are love streaming. They are watching us on our website or on our YouTube channel or on Alelo television or listening to us on KSUN Radio in Wichita, Kansas. So let's give a shaka to all of our wonderful love streamers. We're so glad that you joined us this morning. We love you and we bless you. And we know that wherever you are, the presence of God is. I know that right where you are, all of God is present. And so we hold you up in that vision for this new year, knowing with you the highest and best. Let's give them some love this morning. Thank you for joining us. Assisting us on the platform today is the amazing Cindy Hensley. Yes, thank you, Cindy. And assisting us with the Daily Word today is Brian Toucheron. And if you want a copy of the Daily Word, that will be right down here in Connection Central, down these steps and into that next building. So, Cindy, if you could bring us the news,
I'm bringing you the news. Hey, Garen, can I just get a little drum roll? Because this is some news. I'm talking some news here. Boom. All right. Right here in your handy-dandy little packet is our menu, our spiritual menu to all things that you're going to be able to feast on this week. So have a look, follow along with me. And speaking of feasting, today is Aloha Sunday. And because it is Aloha Sunday, right after service, you too can be feasting on some amazing breakfast. You just wander on down through Connection Central, go out into the courtyard, see Dillard and Susan, and they have been busy and are busy down there making this amazing breakfast. And we want to give a huge shout out to our beloved Reverend Tony Barron, who is our sponsor today. Now she comes to, big shout out, she might be watching us live streaming. Yes, Reverend Tony will be showing up in the 11 o'clock service, but she could come early. You could see her, and if you do, give her a little aloha love, all right? So next on our spiritual feast, next week, 1 week from today, at this service and the 9 o'clock service, we are having a special welcoming into 2019 feast. We are going to be feasting on some spiritual practices. One of them is called the Burning Bowl Practice. Now, if you're not familiar with the Burning Bowl Practice, it's an opportunity for us to let go, to release those things that no longer serve us. So, like maybe you're hanging on to something. Maybe Aunt Myrtle didn't give you the Christmas present that you wanted, and you're holding on to a little resentment from Aunt Myrtle. You're like, Aunt Myrtle, what were you thinking? And it's not really helping us to hold on to that from resentment, so we can let it go. We can write it down on a little piece of paper. We're going to have a fire, like a real one, up here in front. You can take your piece of paper, throw it in the fire, and say, Aunt Myrtle, better luck next year. I love you anyway. So that is the Burning Bowl ceremony. In your bulletin today, you received an envelope. And in that envelope, you received a piece of paper, and on it says letters to God. So this is a beautiful ceremony, a beautiful opportunity for each one of us to write an intentional letter to God, the divine spirit, whatever name you choose to call that whole and holy self that you are. Write a letter, put your name, your return address on the envelope, stick a stamp on it, and bring it next Sunday to service. And then we're going to put them in the God box. And then next December, 2019, you're going to get your letter to God back. And so it's an opportunity for you to claim and state your intentions for 2019, what you want to bring in, what you want to awaken. And I wrote one last year, and I got it this December, and I said, what is this? And I was like, oh, it's the letter to God. I completely forgot about it. And I opened it up, and I read it, and I was amazed at all the things that had come to manifest because I set an intention, but I didn't have to do anything more than that. I just knew it in my heart that it was the truth of who I was. And sure enough, it is. So that is next Sunday. So please join us for that amazing time. All right, tomorrow. Don't make me jump into an Annie song about tomorrow, because I could. Tomorrow is the last day for membership renewal. So if you are a member of Unity Church of Hawaii and have not already renewed your membership, tomorrow is the deadline. If it's sitting in a pile of mail, don't worry. You can get online, go to our website, and under membership resources, for those of you who are out there online and have not sent that in, under membership resources, you can renew your membership online. Okay, so if you're a member, tomorrow's the renewal deadline. Now, if you're like, I'm not a member, but I want to be a member, or maybe I just want to learn a little bit more about Unity Church of Hawaii, well, then next Sunday, we've got a surprise in store for you. We're going to be offering membership classes for the next 3 Sundays from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock right here in the sanctuary. Now, those of you out there in the land of Aloha, you might be like, hey, I'm in Canada. Like, how can I do that? But I'm still interested in becoming a member. We are going to be live streaming it and recording it. So you don't have to watch it at that moment. There will be a recording. And if you watch all 3...
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart.
As we move into our time of prayer, I want us to remember those areas of the world that have experienced natural disasters like Indonesia, those places that have faced man-made disasters, those areas all over the world, knowing that we are all one. We are all one people. We are all in this together. I invite you to take a deep breath